Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Tuesday, the 24th of October, and I have a 2-card tarot reading for you. So let's see what we've got. I hope your week is going well so far. They've just dropped all the cards then, but okay, let's pick two. Oh, there we go. Okay. We've got the 10 of Cups and we've got the 6 of Wands. Well, there are two really beautiful cards, aren't they? I do really love this card particularly. It kind of reminds me of my own situation when I started dating my partner, because I was very much me and my son, and he kind of just sort of hung around there and was very supportive in the background for quite some while. But we all live together now and we're really happy. But it's just that idea of each one of these people is supporting each other and giving each other space and time and just peace, I think. I think that's, that's a really important aspect of any relationship, isn't it? To be able to have peace in yourself when you're there. And I love the fact that they're half submerged in water. So they're in touch with their feelings. I feel that's showing. And all the cups are here with them, balancing on the surface, on this really still pool of water. So there's nothing turbulent about this relationship. And each person is just being allowed to be. And I really love that. I really do love that this is it's a 10, so it does denote the end of a cycle, but it also is a goal, isn't it? Because all you really want for your loved ones, hopefully, is peace and to love them, but also to allow them to be themselves. And that sounds like really obvious, but actually it's not, because a lot of relationships don't go so well because one or both of the people are trying to either be something that they're not, or trying to change somebody into being what they want, and it's not really just loving those people for who they are. Not all relationships are great, are they? But I do feel that the key here to having a wonderful, balanced relationship is kind of where we're heading in this sort of weird kind of eclipse season that we're kind of going through. Now, don't forget, we've just moved into Scorpio season, and we did get yesterday, I don't know if you saw it, do go back and have a look if you didn't, but we were saying that perhaps this particular Scorpio season is about us transforming our family life. So maybe where would you like to have this? Is there a place in your life that has not got this lovely, still, calm emotions? It might be a relationship with somebody else that always causes a bit of tension. It could be within you, that you're not feeling it. Or, there's just things that perhaps need to be worked on. But it's only by getting in touch with our feelings and working with other people's feelings that we can really, really, really work on that and make that a goal. That's what I kind of feel like this card is telling us, where we're heading, perhaps what we want. Then we've got this really fiery 6 of Wands cards. And I feel that this is a reminder that you are capable of achieving anything you want. But I feel today, this reminder that you can stand tall and proud of what you've achieved is in your own self-worth, but also in your relationships. So this is a collective message. If this is what you're striving for, if this is really what you want in your life, but you can't see it at the moment, then success, victory is certainly out there in the taking. I do feel it perhaps needs a little bit of inner work, getting in touch with your feelings, maybe conversations. They can sometimes be difficult, but it is possible. Of course it's possible. And if you're already feeling this and understanding that you've come a really, really long way in your own personal life and are now in a happy, balanced relationship, and if you look back at the person you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and realise what chaos you've kind of moved through to get to where you are, I feel this is a reminder that you should take a little moment to be very proud of yourself and the people around you. And, you know, just have one of those moments where you just think, yeah, I've done so much and I've created this wonderful space. I've made this happen because I've worked on myself, I've listened to the people around me, or I've changed the people around me. Maybe it's that. So I kind of feel like taking that on board perhaps will mean that, you know, you're ready for the next cycle in how your relationships evolve, because they do evolve, don't they? I mean, I'm referring to my son when I say this card reminds me of us. But he's like 16 now and training to be a plumber. I don't get that many cuddles like that now. You know, so I am now in a whole new chapter of my life with him and with my partner, obviously, because we're now not looking after a school child. And that's the great thing about relationships. They move in cycles, don't they? And they evolve. And sometimes when we get to the end of one cycle and the start of a next, it's with the same people. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the end of a relationship. It could just be an acknowledgement that there's a part of your life now that you've completed. You might be retiring, you might be changing your job. You know, there might be somebody in your home life that has just suddenly moved out or come back in. Lots of different things relating to relationships, and I feel like I want to say family, really. But obviously family can be who you live with. They don't have to be blood relatives. Yes, and maybe this is a whole new chapter that we're moving on to, but in the knowledge that we're really proud of where we are so far. Because I think that's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes we look at change because something terrible's happened and our life has changed. But sometimes something amazing can happen and that creates the change. But this seems like a really positive part of this message. And I feel there's been a lot of hard work to get here, or potentially there might be a lot of hard work to get here, but everybody who hears this message is, you know, has the goal to be in some lovely relationships and interact with people. And that is possible for everybody in this message. So if you don't feel this, it is possible, and do remember that. Okay, that is today's message. Now, I've got a bit of a sore throat and a nasty cough, so I'm hoping I'll be here again tomorrow with my voice to give you a message. So fingers crossed, I will see you again tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.